Welcome. I'm Christine Valters-Paintner, and you're listening to Morning Prayer for the Monk in the World prayer cycle, created by Abbey of the Arts, a virtual monastery and global community. Visit us online for contemplative and creative resources.
Day 2, Morning Prayer, Hospitality. Let us begin this day by committing to radical acts of hospitality and welcoming the stranger, both without and within. As St. Benedict writes in his rule, all guests who present themselves are to be welcomed as Christ, for him himself will say, I was a stranger, and you welcomed me.
May the breath of God blow through your being. May her spirit breathe a promise of dawn. May the breath of God stir a new story. Hope in the Spirit, O breath of God. May the breath of God blow through your being. May her spirit breathe a promise of dawn. May the breath of God stir a new story. Hope in the Spirit, O breath of God. May the breath of God blow through your being. May her spirit breathe a promise of dawn. May the breath of God stir a new story. Hope in the Spirit, O breath of God.
The first reading is from John Chrysostom. If God is right there in the midst of our struggle, then our aim is to stay there. We are to remain in the cell, to stay on the road, not to forgo the journey or forget the darkness. It is all too easy for us to overlook the importance of struggle, preferring instead to secure peace and rest, or presuming to reach the stage of love prematurely. It is always easier to allow things to pass by, to go on without examination and effort. Yet struggling means living. It is a way of fully living life and not merely observing it. It takes much time and a great effort to unite the disparate, disjointed, and divided parts of the self into an integrated whole.
O justice, open my lips, and my mouth will declare your praise. O justice, open my lips, and my mouth will declare your praise.
Psalm 56. Have mercy on me, O God. I am hounded by inner voices. Anger, shame, anxiety, disappointment, untoward pride. All day long they assault and oppress me. When they scatter me, I will put my trust in you. Your oneness brings me back to oneness. In God I trust and will not be afraid, for what can mere voices do to me? All day long they work against me. They band together and lie in wait. My people, some call them. I am persecuted by my people. You have noted my misery, put my tears in your bottle. Are they not recorded in your book? Whenever I call on you, you will scatter my people. Bring me to centeredness in myself and in you. I am bound by the vow I made to you, O God. I am grateful and will live my life in gratitude. For you have rescued my soul from dissipation and my feet from stumbling. Thank you.
Glory to the Maker, Lover, and Keeper, as ago in this breath and will be ever. Amen. Amen.
The second reading is from the book of Genesis. God appeared to Abraham by the oaks of Mamre as he sat at the entrance of his tent in the heat of the day. He looked up and saw 3 men standing near him. When he saw them, he ran from the tent entrance to meet them and bowed down to the ground. He said, "My Lord, if I find favor with you, do not pass by your servant. Let a little water be brought, and wash your feet, and rest yourselves under the tree. Let me bring a little bread, that you may refresh yourselves, and after that you may pass on, since you have come to your servant." So they said, "Do as you have said." And Abraham hastened into the tent to Sarah and said, "Make ready quickly 3 measures of choice flour, knead it, and make cakes." Abraham ran to the herd and took a calf, tender and good, and gave it to the servant, who hastened to prepare it. Then he took curds and milk and the calf that he had prepared, and set it before them. And he stood by them under the tree while they ate.
You're invited to enter into 3 minutes of silence. We offer prayers now for all that is in our hearts. We place our hands on our hearts. Holy One, you planted your image deep in our hearts. You gaze upon our divine beauty with eyes of love. But despite this holding, voices rise up within us, causing us to question our worth and doubt our desirability. Open our hearts to practice inner hospitality and to welcome the wonder of who we are, your beloved. O God of love, extend through us your welcome. O God of love, extend through us your welcome.
Extend through us your welcome.
We reach our hands out in front of us. Welcoming One, you set a place at your table for the outcast and stranger. Create a space within us and fill it with compassion for those in our communities who are marginalized or excluded. Open our ears to listen to their experiences and guide our actions as together we set a table at which everyone may feast. O God of love, extend through us your welcome. O God of love, extend through us your welcome.
Extend through us your welcome.
We reach our hands out to the side. Encircling One, you envelop all people in love and desire for us peace and wholeness. Hear our cries for the men, women, and children whose reality is different, for those fleeing their countries and homes in search of safety. Yet even in our powerlessness, we turn to you and trust your call to do justice and love kindness. Open our imaginations as we seek ways to welcome with love the refugee, asylum seeker, and those who have experienced violence. May our hospitality be grounded in a mutual sharing of gifts and wisdom. O God of love, extend through us your welcome. O God of love, extend through us your welcome.
Extend through us your welcome.
Please add the prayers you are longing to express. O God of love, extend through us your welcome. O God of love, extend through us your welcome.
Extend through us your welcome.
Welcome in the stranger through the door of your heart. Welcome in the stranger through the door of your heart. Welcome in the stranger through the door
Holy presence of God, you shimmer in every stranger I encounter, whether in the world or in my heart. When you came in human form, you sat at table with all those who walked the edges of life and knew their presence as sacred. Create in me a space to welcome in all that is hard and disorienting. Those moments when I feel lost, angry, heartbroken, overwhelmed, ashamed, joyful, grieving, or in love with life. Help me to honor the guests who arrive at the door, to usher in the grace that newness offers, and find Christ's compassionate presence there. May your infinite compassion grow in me the way sunlight spills across a field and include everyone in that loving